words rise like walls. I linger there for quite a while. Someone speaks as if they know the answer, while I am still learning how to ask. A new discovery heard beyond the screen, small sentences written before it reached me. Instead of following someone else's explanation, today I opened the place where it began. Unfamiliar numbers, methods without names. I read one line and go back twice, rather than closing the door because I don't know. I choose to ask again why it is so. Not every simple explanation is the truth. Not every difficult sentence is profound. More than the conclusion, I wanna follow the road that slowly led us there, to somewhere closer than the answer, one step slower than certainty. What we know and what we still don't know, let's remain along that border for a while. Even if one paper cannot speak for the whole world, the questions inside can light the next road. I do not read so I can simply believe. I turn the page so I can ask again. The newest thing always seems to shine, and what came first can look outdated. Yet a small sample or a narrow condition can change how far a conclusion may reach. Do other studies point the same way? Where do the results and interpretations divide? Have I kept only the answers I wanted to hear? Quietly I mark them, one by one. Rather than having AI decide the world for me, I hope it gives me the questions I overlooked. Is this a fact or only a possibility? How far can we really speak from here? It is alright if ambiguity remains. Perhaps that too is the shape of knowledge to somewhere closer than the answer, before somebody else's certainty. Instead of memorizing a finished story, let us watch knowledge being made, leaving enough room to possibly be wrong, still understanding one more line at a time. Rather than becoming someone who never gets lost, I wanna become someone who knows how to ask the way. Today I sit before another difficult sentence and slowly write down my next question. I unfold a world compressed to a few short lines, and tell myself I've read it to the end. White noise rises through the severed sentences, while unseen footnotes knock against the wall. The conclusion shines too brightly and erases all the conditions behind it. A narrow sample, a closed room. The names of those it never reached are pushed beyond the short in text. One did they see? How did they know? How far can this result be carried? And what do we still not know? One question bends the meter, another cracks the wall. A map can only show the road, it can't tell you how the wind will feel. I erase the sentence saying understand and walk back into the night of the original text. Even beneath 1,000 layers of noise, one missing condition keeps on ringing. The moment I discover what I do not know, the reading begins to deepen again. Sentences joined smoothly by AI, a voice without a visible gap, and so I forget more easily what I never thought to ask. I write the question before the answer, then shake the answer I made myself. Is it right? What has been left behind? I search for the boundary beneath the words. 5/4, 3 beneath 5, like an uneven rhythm. Understanding never closes all at once. To make something shorter is also to remove something. Between what remained and what disappeared, I keep moving back and forth, from summary to source, from certainty to question, from answers back into the unknown. The map is not the destination, only the place where the first step begins. Beyond the easy sentences, further inside, I choose what I must ask again. The noise that stood like a wall collapses, and through the opening, one small sentence remains. I do not have to understand everything, as long as I can ask again. Without closing the final page, I leave one empty space, not for the next answer, but for the next question. On nights I stop between the longest lines, when unfamiliar words look like a wall, not knowing where I'm supposed to begin. You shine a little light along the way, a whole new world inside a few short lines. You tell me what was asked and what was found. I don't have to reach the final page to understand the story taking shape. Strange little words and numbers hard to read. You used to break them down one at a time. Back then I followed every answer, walking through the sentences you read. But somewhere past the shorter summary, there were reasons I could barely see. The missing limits, every small exception. Now I wanna find them with my eyes, more than reading everything for me. Now I want you reading here with me. You don't have to give the answer first, just show me where I need to look. Read a line and let the question grow, then I'll turn back to the page again. Not through your eyes, but through my own. I'm learning how to read along the way. At first I only asked you make it simple, handing every part of it to you. Now from interpretation and how to tell the difference between two. Who are the people in the sample? How far can this conclusion really go? I put two different studies side by side and search for where they meet and disagree. As every question grows a little deeper, it doesn't mean I have to walk alone. I'm learning what to leave with you and what I need to see myself. More than reading everything for me, now I want you reading here with me. You don't have to shorten every sentence. Reach for me whenever I get stuck. Read one paper, then go find another. Question, doubt, and check it once again. I'm not learning how to leave you behind. I'm learning how to read with you. At first I walked along the map you made, following every road you drew for me. Now I'm choosing where I want to go and calling you whenever I need you. Not an end to living life for me, but something opening up my thoughts. Not only helping me to read more quickly, you give me time to look a little deeper. Just as one answer starts another question, and every question opens something new. Side by side we open up the page, and I keep reading in my own way. From a voice that read it all for me, to a voice that asked along with me. Today I turn another page, and we keep reading side by side.
Solid night beats like a drum, neon spreads like waves of light. A kick drum flows between the stone walls. I still refuse to choose an answer. Even familiar words turn strange again. The data splits like winding streets, following the meaning of a single line. Another exit always opens up. An explanation can illuminate the road, but it cannot walk the end for me. So I slow my pace and stop searching again for what was left behind. More important than being precise is knowing how far I truly understand. An empty space is not a failure, it is room for the rhythm yet to come. The gong rings and my thoughts begin to sway. Questions flow between the beats. When certainty and doubt overlap, the rhythm keeps sinking deeper. It's alright not to know it all. The questions left open let me on over soul's light. Some traditional breath, the search repeats like techno. Direction matters more than completion. Keep walking even without knowing. This is as far as I understand today. Tomorrow carries on the rhythm. The voice behind the screen is calm, but it cannot live the conclusion for me. So I ask one more time and leave another possibility open. The same sentence under different conditions can carry an entirely different meaning. So I refuse to hurry and slowly look at the structure again. The more I learn, the more that grows. It's not the answer, but the depth of questions. If that is the way of this road, I'll keep moving while I sway. A day again, note stretches through the dawn. The kick drum repeats like a heartbeat. It's alright if nothing feels certain. The road is always lived between. It's alright not to know it all. The questions left open still unfinished. I keep walking across the beat.
Across the late night screen, old sentences slowly blur. Words once called the answer begin to tremble on the next page. Before I reach the conclusion, I watch the road those words have walked. First question someone raised, a small sample, narrow conditions, a possibility still without a name, quietly remained between the numbers. As time passed, more people came, new places and new measures appeared. Sometimes the same result returned, sometimes familiar explanations disappeared. When I stared at just one line, I couldn't see the traces, but paper after paper joined together and slowly formed a direction. What repeats grows a little stronger. What conflicts remains a question. Instead of choosing what to trust or discard, I ask how far the evidence has traveled. I'm not searching for the newest answer. I wanna hear the sound of knowledge moving. What yesterday's certainty is revised today. Follow every subtle opening on the line stretching from the past to now. Ideas vanished, evidence remain. More than a finished answer, the direction makes me write the next question. When I opened a newer paper, I asked first what has changed. Did it look at more people? Did it widen the conditions once closed? I don't ask AI only for a summary. I ask about the distance between two studies. What repeated, what drifted apart, what limitation became the next question. When scattered sentences on the screen slowly recover their place in time, instead of leaning on information, I learned how to make a judgment. The light, not yet confirmed, can simply be left to wait. A voice that keeps returning can be trusted a little more. Even saying I don't know becomes a coordinate within the flow. I'm not here to believe the newest answer. I wanna see the moment knowledge changes. Sentences repaired above fallen explanations. The next study turns the road again. From the first question to the question of today, traces remain inside over that time. More than possessing one completed answer, I change myself by learning to read the flow. Even when I close the page, the question remains, quietly reaching toward the next light.
On a sheet of steel, cold and bright, almost like the truth. I reached for its ending before anything else and carved the name conclusion into it. But what keeps ringing after the strike is never just the final word. traces layered behind it, vibrations of conditions I could not see. Who was asking and what was the question? By what hands were the data gathered? Under the same light, can the same result remain unchanged forever? Numbers may look as solid as iron, but strike them and each gives a different sound. The scale of subjects, time and method, every narrow gap can shake an interpretation. Now instead of memorizing conclusions, I look at the ground beneath their feet. What evidence is holding up this claim? What could the study never fully say? I do not place one result upon a throne and match a precedence with other research. When the same question strikes another wall, why does a different echo return? I wanted an answer that would never break, but research is not metal frozen in place. Confirmed, revised, struck once again, it changes shape as time moves on. A new paper is not a brand new truth, it shows what remains and what has changed. I press my ear against the cracks between them and hear the vibration of the next question. Let it ring, strike the walls of evidence. Let the sound reach deep inside the claim. Why did this answer appear here? How far can I trust it? Where should I stop? Hey, I may illuminate the sentences, but it cannot decide the final judgment for me. The moment I compare and question beyond summary, reading comes alive and begins to move again. Questions last longer than answers, processing steeper than a single line. Holding the conclusion, I ask again what stayed the same and what has changed. Like iron colliding hard with iron, when thought and evidence shake each other. Instead of searching for the final answer, I turn the page towards the next resonance.
To cross a difficult sentence, I borrow someone else's explanation. Unfamiliar terms grow a little easier, and distant papers come a little closer. But the feeling that I understand, and the certainty that every word is right, may not be the same thing. AI turns long sentences into shorter ones and shines a light on what I missed. I follow the flow of its words and reach thoughts I could not reach before. If I doubted every sentence, I would remain at the starting point. I do not need to check every statistic or verify every method myself. Developers refine the tools, researchers leave their evidence and limits. Experts judge where judgment is needed. I do not have to take their place. There is one thing I need to remember. Even a natural explanation can be wrong. Some context may be missing, and another study may reach another conclusion. I believe the explanation, but I do not fix it as the final answer. I leave a little empty space for the thought that what I know is not everything. What I only wish to know, I can leave as it is. But if it could change an important decision, I look one more time and consider other evidence as well. paper is not a finished answer, but a claim built upon evidence. With time, it may be rewritten, and some interpretations may grow narrower. An explanation of that paper is even more like a window. Not a wall that shows the whole world, but a window that helps me understand it now. The more I read, the more I learn where to stop and look again. Little by little, I begin to know, not because I doubt everything, but because I recognize what matters. I accept the explanation, but I do not remain trapped inside it. There is a distance between belief and blind faith, and somewhere